2, 1. We're not live yet.
God fucking damn it.
Really making us
Oh, look, it takes a
Be
long time.
exact-
Okay, now we're live, but it takes a long time from when I hit the button to whenever I go live.
Button delay. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rolls to Astonish. If I'm not greeting you with the same enthusiasm as usual, well, there's a reason for that, but we're not going to do it right now. But for now, just welcome back to Operation Coldbloods. Tonight, I am your host, Kaylee, and I am playing Lily, as usual, the half vampire, half of which just entirely pretty much turning into mommy at this point, and I am co-DMing beside Evan, who
Hi.
is streamer.
Yes, hi. I'm a big time streamer here. We get up to 1 concurrent viewers at a time, but we do it for the love of the craft.
And you know what? Sometimes that viewer
and here they
takes
are.
off when we start mentioning sexual stuff,
That is fair.
like last week.
True. So, I play the 20-foot tall giant ape named Peanut, and tonight we also have with us some other people,
Some other people.
such as
Peanut,
the creator of this game.
like the creator.
Everybody
Hello?
knows him. Some people love
creator-
him.
Yeah, the creator of this one is also one of our players, Cody.
Hello, everybody. Excuse me while I swallow my mouthful of spaghetti. So I play Alistair, the pansexual vampire demon guy, bunny man, who is very, very insane. And yeah, that's a wrap. That's me.
Okay, and also Spaghetti, are you cheating on the clan with JoJo? Come on now.
Wait, how am I cheating on the clan with JoJo by eating spaghetti?
Or should I say
I-
Bug? Or should I say our brand safe name, Bug Bug?
I'm still confused.
You said you're eating.
How is Bug feeling betrayed? Because I'm not eating his noodles?
Yes, his special noodles, his special bondage noodles.
But those are
Noodles
imaginary. I
that
need
he
something
makes
real.
late at
I need my
night.
own bondage noodles that I can touch and bondage people with.
That's one way to put it. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely a way to put
Now,
it.
who else do we have with us today?
There are two things. There are two things involved there. One, Bug isn't with this group because this is the Coldbloods, and two,
Mhm.
Bug isn't with the other group anymore either.
Yeah, so also with us today we have Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing Dark Edge, an elf who is edgy because that's what elves are.
Oh,
He's not wrong.
That's
feel
what-
like the
I'm
attack
probably
on
feeling
many
attacked right now.
He's not wrong.
a
As
lot.
we play an all elf D&D party in a different game.
Oh,
Pretty much.
Isn't there a bunch of fucking in that game too?
Yeah, there still is.
I
Technically.
mean, none involving me, so nothing's changed.
Hey, Bracken, Zach, introduce yourself, please. Get this over with.
you don't like to role play
So
getting it on with imaginary characters with your friends?
I didn't say
All
that.
right.
What is wrong with you?
Not
All
on
right,
live stream.
all right.
Right.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm playing Oz, the half human, half angel. That's quite literally gotten a humongous buff to his myth in the recent years. Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
Not least, like,
Is that everybody? Everybody get introduced?
No, that,
Wait,
we're
Reiko,
entirely
did you
No.
get introduced?
Raiko got announced, but not introduced.
Reiko, introduce yourself.
I'm working on it.
Do it now.
Everyone else set up so he can.
Hi, my name is Rico. I am playing Lassiter Lightfoot, your vampiric jackalopian Gorgon drag queen. who is also a degenerate gambler. He's got a lot of shit going on.
That sounds like the best way to describe Lassiter in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could probably just he's just Gorgian drag trash, but that works. But either way works.
Trash. Oh, yes.
So,
You just trash.
where were we last time?
Where were we last time? I was.
That-
We're on our way to Vada City, I believe.
No. We
Oh, the
were
sanctuary.
last time we were at the Electro Vibe Sanctuary, where we met a very a legitimate religious institution that opened you with welcome and open arms, and you rejected them.
We
Part of
went
that's
down an
why.
escalator that took my money. I remember that.
Yes.
And an
your
elevator
soul-
that took your money.
You
And
put
then-
your soul being ripped apart.
Yeah, there was just a lot of
What's
money
left of it?
stealing.
It costs a lot of money to get enlightenment, I'll have you know.
Yeah, can't put a price on salvation.
Yeah,
And
what
it's
price you
pre-
get
it
for
pretty-
this? 10
It
grand.
pretty much ended with you guys pretty much hightailing it out of the basement, literally the most directly possible through the freaking. Which it worked, but
I believe we beat something up. We killed somebody.
We
I don't know.
killed
Who.
a bunch
Member
of
of the
bishops.
church. We killed a lot of members of the
And
church.
you also modified and awakened evil Santa, who he's
Who's currently rampaging.
Yeah, that's right. Evil Santa woke up, walked out in the most edgiest, I don't even like look at you because you're an insect kind of a way, and yeah, that was the last we saw of him.
Yes, because that was serving as your distraction in order for you guys to get into Nevada City with, the minimal guards needing to stop you because they're currently, a good majority of them are busy trying to, control evil Santa.
yes, many
Who is now actually
many
evil.
of the cardinals were sent out to stop him.
And so far, you're not sure whether they apprehended him or not. At this point, as you guys have been arriving to the Nevada City, you still haven't heard much about that. You're pretty certain they're still trying to control that.
Yes. And
It's a one-man raid, and nobody's able to stop it.
Yep, and on your way up to Vada City, you notice that there are several what do you call those things? Road blockades. That's what you call them. Set up around the edges of the city. You can see they're stopping people, taking cards, all that sort of stuff.
Well,
Lassiter's just gonna lay out in the floor.
Alistair, did you happen to see the ID of the bus driver that originally had this bus?
oh, give me 1 second,
You
and
got less than that.
right, oh, here it is. Right, I put it in my 5th favorite pocket, right here.
Alright,
Is that your butthole? Is that the name?
okay, Lassiter, shut up. As
Wouldn't that be his first favorite pocket?
Liz went to the car and examined it, and whatever the description is for the driver, she's basically going to cast the false identity to match it.
All right. And it takes a few minutes of just sitting in line, very, very slowly waiting. But you pull
I'm saying that while we're waiting, she's just going to glance back and she's like, everybody else, if Alistair has any other IDs, just target, help them try to make them look like who we aren't. I don't care how mundane you do it, just Oz likely is going to need an ID because he looks like a child. Peanut, we're going to have to figure out, but
Well, Peanut can just eat someone, but don't you have the ability to make other people look like other people or something?
I think that's me.
Is that you?
yes, she was talking specifically to Dark Edge, but trying to handle everybody else because she can only do herself.
Oh, well, Songboy, now you can finally be useful. Okay,
Oh, damn. Christ.
do it up, make me look fabulous, but like, not like me, but still like as good looking as me. I know it's hard.
So we'll just sit in the background. Like, why? Why?
Peanut's holding up 2 thumbs up with a grin.
And
Lassiter's
suddenly,
like,
suddenly
Give him a
everyone
smiley face mask.
looks entirely nondescript, except for Alistair, who's as ugly as I can imagine.
God. All right. That works.
Alistair looks at himself in the mirror and he's just like, "You have some weird kinks. Do it again. Do it again, but better this time. Do it the right way."
Alistair, but just do me a favor and just sit back and be quiet for
I
a
look hideous.
Alistair will
I
literally-
can't walk around looking like this.
But
Alistair, we're literally
Al,
we're at
It's just so gross on the inside.
Oz will fly over. It is what counts on the inside. Uncle Al, you're very beautiful.
And Lily, you hear just a nice knock on the door, on the window.
everybody sit down and shut up, please. And then she's just going to open the door. Hello there, officer.
License registration.
Yes, of course. And she's going to hand both over.
And he takes it, and as he's looking over, you kind of see him catching a few glimpses into the back of the bus. You got a lot of nondescript people on there, huh?
I put a
It's
bag
a-
over my head. Like as he looks in, there's just like everybody else except this one guy who's got a bag with like 2 holes.
Where you heading today?
Just a couple tourists, you know, the usual.
Yeah, we get a lot of those. You're aware of the situation, right?
Yes, I'm very aware, but we were en route already, unfortunately, when the whole thing went out, and I couldn't really turn around, so.
Yeah, that's the stuff. All right, we're gonna have to step on real quick. Yeah, take a look at you, make sure nobody in particular is on board.
Not a problem.
And
So
a man slowly starts heading down the hall. He looks like an officer of some sort, just dressed up in that real nice Centurion regalia.
huh.
And he's kind of walking down, taking looks at everyone. Peanut waves hello. And
Oz will give him a smile.
he walks up to the bagged face, kind of yanks the bag off. Oh, fucking.
I cover my face. Like, no, don't look at me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
It's not my fault.
Say,
Bad genetics.
As I say, Lily is
You
trying
see-
to refuse every moment of just trying to bust out laughing.
You see him do like the cross over his chest, and then can do the bag back.
Can Lassiter attempt to pickpocket this guy real quick? Well,
No.
I mean,
distracted by
I
all
was
the business.
No.
Why, yes, you
No.
may.
Oh,
I mean, I was about to too, honestly, but I'll hold back.
That is a
Just
25.
both.
All right, let me pull up the sheet here.
oh, fuck.
All right, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Last year
Oh,
you
shit,
were
my,
not there.
It seems the
Soul.
audio has stopped working once again. Or at least on my.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. Apparently not. It's just whenever this website makes noise.
Ah.
Which slight issue. Slight issue. I'm gonna try and figure that out.
You should be
Meanwhile,
able to mute the tab.
Yeah,
But yes,
that-
let's. What do you? Let's.
Lester, you're a very, very lucky rabbit. You do realize that, right?
It's like that's all I'm good at. It's being lucky.
Uh,
You get a wallet and a set of car keys.
I like that.
he's gonna realize those are
Oh,
missing.
God damn it! This.
He doesn't know who. Could have been any of these cards.
we're gonna get to go through, and this might come in handy later.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Yes, onward.
hello. Is anybody else there?
Yeah,
Hello?
onwards
Hello?
and upwards because we got no other choice.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yep.
can hear you now.
Thank Christ.
All
I
right.
I think I'll
so-
pass, but
30
go on.
seconds. I missed the last 30 seconds, so you might have to catch me up.
Nothing happened.
Okay, in that case, the officer will walk to one end of the bus, kind of take a couple looks under the seats, and walk up to the front. And he very shortly departs, and the hard light bar in front of the bus kind of shimmers out of existence.
Thank you very much, officer. And she's going to go ahead and carry onwards. And as soon as they're out of view, you're going to see the stress and stiffness absolutely flood off her. Just like, oh, fuck.
I am gonna run over, grab Dark Edge by his shirt collars, and be like, "Take it off of me! Take it off!"
Oh, sir, you can wait until we get somewhere safer.
No, I cannot. Did you wait? No, you didn't. Take it off of me.
Alistair, do you really want
Change
to
me
get
back into my beautiful self.
Alistair, chill. Please. Chill. I'm getting tired of your bullshit. Chill.
Oz will sit with cards, just playing solitaire by himself.
Hey, and after getting to the city, Lily's going to try to find some, more or less empty back street and just park the bus, somewhere that nobody's going to expect the bus to be.
All right, you managed to park it out, between a couple buildings in one of those real tight alleyways that now is kind of blocked off.
Right.
Okay. Before we go anywhere, Dark Edge goes to Lassiter and says, "Hey, keep the money, but give me the wallet and keys."
Sure. Give him the wallet and keys.
Awesome. Now I've got an alternate identity that I can use if we need one in a hurry.
That was a cat. They came flying by. Sorry, don't mind me.
Oh, stop freaking out!
Cats make everything awesome.
Nico.
Alright. Okay. So, we made it to the city. We made it to Nevada City. Now we have to try to figure out how to get into Cyberpope, because I imagine it's not going to be easy. He looks around, she's like, wait a minute, where's BB? BB!
I mean, we could all dress as nuns.
Chaos Incarnate's coming.
Oh, that would be so ironic. I kind of want to do it now.
After a moment, as Lily's calling out for BB, you see one of the bigger bags that is on the bus, just kind of sitting on the ground under one of you, just kind of start scooting, and something beats its way to the edge, to the aisle. Oh, fuck! Somebody let BB out of the bag.
Oz will do that. Opening the bag. It's like,
Damn it!
He
Well,
will pick him up.
not expected, but we managed to make it
Oz,
to the checkpoint. That's all that matters.
Oz will pick him up.
Oh boy, really? Okay. So we've made it into the Nevada City. That's wonderful. Now for the next course of action, that's finding a way into the church where the Cyberpope's hiding, which, I'll be honest, even with the distraction, it's not going to be easy.
How
Emma,
much? Where
How
is
did
the
we-
area? Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, please, go ahead. I was going to ask more direct questions about the Cyberpope himself.
So I was actually going to ask a very terrible out of character question
Do it.
because I don't remember why we're doing this anymore. Like, I legitimately don't know what we're doing. I know we went underground and released Evil Santa, and that made sense with like capturing the Hot Bloods, which was our original objective. We've got a secondary objective now, I
Yes,
guess.
yes, you do. Pretty much, you remembered that in order to get into Cyberpacey, you kind of had to sneak your way in because the Cyberpope isn't allowing edgelords into the country at the moment because
Well,
you
yeah.
aren't having big issues seeing eye to eye, and in order for you guys to actually be able to function and operate, taking over the cyberpacy would be in your favor because then you can actually bring edgelords in to actually help you with fighting and apprehending the hot bloods.
That and the Cyberpup is
So
the only person who currently knows where all people with access to technomancy are.
I guess that could be useful. We
Also,
know that there's a
this
couple technomancers in the Hot Bloods.
also Barnabas.
Barnabas, yes. Barnabas is here. Up in the corner, somewhere. And isn't Rye a technomancer?
Rye is totally
Rye's a
technomancer.
technomancer. Ulrich's a technomancer too.
Dark
Oh
Edge
wait,
is a
no, is
technomancer.
he?
Oz is
No,
a technomancer.
Say, Alaric is not a technomancer. We know that Bry is, and actually, technically, I think Adele is.
Huh?
Yeah,
Adele should
he
have
is.
access to the school at least.
That's right, he has access to the school, technically,
Yeah,
yes.
anyone that is even partially human has access to the school is technically a technomancer.
I can
Okay.
access my void and just pull them out when I need them.
I go to make sure Luna's not a technomancer.
Probably not
I don't
as
think she
a
is.
jester.
Not unless you took the gene.
So,
Um,
Seth, what were you going to ask?
I was going to ask for information on the Cyberpope, if we can get any.
Yeah, as I say, Evan, you take the reins there.
So, roll me intelligence real quick.
All right, that's gotten a bit of a beef up. So hey, hey,
So, you get the name of the Cyberpope. You know, his name is Titus Optus Octavius. And he has been the reigning
There's Dr.
Cyberpope.
Octopus.
God damn you. But he's
make the
been the
joke, but
reigning Cyberpope for the past 117 years.
well done.
And, generally he is, up until recently, his ruling has been without much controversy.
But until just recently.
Just recently, whenever he decided to take the fight to the Edgelords.
Dan is trying to specify the title.
The what now? Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So I guess yeah, Alistair's just gonna be like, all right then. Group up. Let's group chat. We're gonna talk strategies. So right, our objective is to murder all of the hot bloods, right? And we've achieved the goal of setting free their little evil Santa, and so right now, really, all we need to be doing is making sure that evil Santa makes a stir, and that he doesn't die before we want him to. That way, the hot bloods will come to us.
Yeah, that was the plan. His name is Anton, by the way.
Oh, he has a name? I wasn't aware. Okay.
It was in the
Right.
documents. You weren't looking?
I don't usually waste too much time on the details. I'm more of a big picture kind of a guy. Anyway,
I hadn't noticed.
let's You are getting very close to getting stabbed. Anyway, we need to locate Anton. Anybody have any ideas?
He's likely still running amok in that
I mean,
church we left him in.
we
Well,
could
then we're kind of
poison
traveling
everyone.
away from him.
Well, I figured the point of coming here and overriding the cyberpope instead that way Barnabas here could actually get control of everything. So he technically would have control over everybody with technomancy, including Evil Santa.
Hmm.
Because that you couldn't really argue it because the cyberpope basically has ultimate override.
Doesn't that mean he can just delete me?
I don't think Barnabas is going to do that, would you, Barnabas?
I think
No.
he's referring more to the Cyber Pope, not to Barnabas.
All the more reason to get Barnabas in that position of power as quickly as possible.
Exactly, especially considering there are a couple of other edgelords that do also dabble in the technomancer's abilities, and if the cyberpunk does get that idea, it would be better to get rid of him as quickly as possible.
All right. Well, then I suppose the next logical choice is to take on Pope Ock.
Isn't he a doctor?
No, he's clearly a pope.
Well,
They don't
Cyber
really
Pope.
run in the same
He did,
circles, doctors and clergy. Let me tell you.
yeah, well, Alistair, here's the thing. I mean, we could just charge in and bust in and rampage in, but we don't know exactly what we're expecting. Sure,
I'm not suggesting that.
a good
No,
point,
the Cyber Pope.
but
The
we don't
Cyber
know how
Pope is powerful.
and he probably has his most powerful guards still around. Like a good portion of the city guards and such are probably off taking care of Anton, but we don't know how many. We don't know how many are going to be within that church. We need to be a bit better prepared.
Hmm.
But that's inside information that we do not have right now. So
Oz will look down at Barnabas. Is there any way that you and I can root around to get information about the area?
that'd be a bit harder for us since some of the information involving the cyber pope and everything inside the church is under heavy confidential locks, ones that I can't even break right now.
Hmm.
But there is perhaps a group we can talk to see that we can figure out a way around this firewall. At least partially.
Well, why don't you give me the details of where to find them, or at least send them a message that we want to meet.
Of course, just give me a moment.
Oz is still holding him, by the way.
Could you please put me down? I feel like a child.
Well,
No. You have the wrong idea. You're not a child. You're a child's plaything. You're the teddy bear in this situation.
Oz will look down at Barnabas, then up at Alistair, then back at Barnabas. It's like, he's not wrong.
He's also not helping.
Yeah.
When I get a body, Alistair, I'm going to make a deerskin coat out of you.
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time now.
Can we stop the what was it? Foreplay? Is that what it's called?
You know what that word means now?
Oz thinks
Wait.
back to
Our little Aussie is growing up. How adorable.
ever since I got rid of all the child locks, it just got easier to access things. It's very weird.
Oh, I bet it did. It reminds me of my first time getting rid of the child locks, going on the dark web,
My first time
ordering my
searching big
first
titty pictures on
homicide.
Google.
Good times, good
Good
times.
times.
I do not know how to feel about any of this.
Just
Oz will
Move on.
this down.
just move on.
Just do
There
what
you
I
go.
do. When I don't know how to feel about something, I just choose not to feel at all. Yeah, feelings get a little complicated.
Right, but there we go, that's it. I just had to look up the name real quick because these guys are all over the news as far as with the Cyber Pope and Vatican City because of a lot of their actions recently. They are the Zion Insurgency.
Zion.
Zion Insurgency. Or insurgents. Either way works.
So they're like rebels.
Yes, more or less.
Hmm. Interesting.
But the thing is, we had to track down some of their members, which unfortunately is where I end up being a bit useless because even if I could tap into some of the technomancy trackings that Vatican uses, these rebels have found a loophole with that. A
Well, then
very
we just have to
strong
find a
loophole.
way to. We just have to find a way to bring them to us, then, don't we?
No. Say what you're gonna say before, big guy. We gotta find a way to fill their loophole.
Who was saying that?
That
Well,
seems
it is
suggestive, but
loophole.
either way, honestly, the best way of trying to find one of them, to be all honest, is to walk the streets, because more than likely, with the weakness of the town guards being down, now that a good majority of them are taking care of Evil Santa, they might be stepping up to be a bit more bold. So we might find a group of them with the locals.
Or, alright, well, let's go out and see who's making trouble.
Let's just not make ourselves exposed now. We had to find them, we had to convince them that we need their help, and then we actually need to earn their trust because they're not going to just willingly give their intel and such to a bunch of strangers. It's, as they say, it's time to earn street respect. I think that's
Hmm.
how to say it. Of course, again, I do.
Well,
not
if we're
know.
gonna do that, we need to not be nondescript. And Dark Edge drops the illusion.
Well, that works.
Peanut
Just
drops her grave form.
Just be careful about the drones around there. So let's go poking around. Let's see if we can find any little skirmishes going on. It probably shouldn't be too hard, again, with the weakened security in the city. They probably aren't going to try and aim for the church quite yet, but this part of town that Lily's parked in actually would be perfect to find some of them.
Okay. Let's take a look around then.
Shall we split
Should
up
we?
or shall we stay in a group?
Hmm.
I say we split up. You never know where you're gonna find these people. Let's split up, find some Zion members or whatever, strike a few deals with them, and then meet back up in, let's say 5.
Let's try to stick to pairs at least. That way we can. We can be certain we have each other's back and we're not alone. Just in case.
Ooh,
we do-
okay. Who wants to go with me? Now, form a line. No fighting.
I'd say Lily immediately picks up Oz and starts walking off.
Oz.
Peanut does the
Now,
same
are
with
you-
Alistair.
No.
Just
Wait,
Peanut-
say that again, Evan.
So Alistair's kind of don't form a line or anything, and Peanut kind of just grabs him by the skull in this giant like all-encompassing ape hand, picks him up and starts walking.
So are you carrying me
All right,
like
well,
that?
I guess I'm taking.
So am I being carried like a bag, or if I've been thrown over the shoulder? What's going on here?
She's carrying you like a child there, buddy.
Alrighty then.
Like legit child, like she's not even questioning it. You're basically sitting on her hip while
Huh.
holding baby.
Ah, a small
That's
child,
awkward.
That's real awkward.
especially since
I mean,
he's a teenager.
probably taller than she is. Like, he's 12.
I actually didn't give Oz a height.
No, you did not. But you are in fact a child, so I imagine you're not any taller than Joe is.
How tall is Joe?
Joe's pretty short. She'd be like 5'2", probably.
Well, that does make sense.
That's a post puberty height.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oz is probably going to be around 4 to 4. Fuck. God, I can't fucking talk today.
We'll call it
4'5".
312.
He's around 4 to 4'5" then at this
Oh,
moment.
so that is pre-puberty height.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking toddler with
He's
knives and wings,
He is
Exactly.
actually
access
a
to
child
the
with a-
internet.
You know,
Toddlers are a little bit smaller than that. I have one. I would know.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. So
Let's say
we're
that-
walking the streets.
Yeah, as I was saying, that naturally leaves Lassiter with Dark Edge.
and Barnabas.
and Barnabas.
Let's say
Can't forget Barnabas.
Isn't Barnabas held by Oz right now?
I put him on the
I'll put him
ground.
down.
Oh,
I put him
okay.
on the ground.
So yeah, you guys are stuck with Barney. Well, there is obviously a divide here, it seems.
No, this is about the same amount of teamwork as you can expect usually.
I don't mean that. There's
Define what you mean by divide in this case.
well, you have been noticing that there's been a bit of, I don't know, tension between the witch vampire and the rabbit vampire, fox vampire. I still don't know what the hell he is. I'm just going to call him a fox at this point.
We're Jackalopians.
I can't tell considering he's got pointed ears, pointed teeth, and that little poofy tail. He might as well be a deer.
No, we're like if a rabbit and a deer got drunk and then fucked.
Alrighty then. Well, either way,
There's an image.
Yes, it is.
that's my
To
Observation.
clarify, this is a rabbit and a deer fucking a human.
oh dear. That's one weird three-way. Okay then.
Let's just stop.
Oh, fuck.
Stop here. Okay, let's go on.
But-
Continue.
The way my observation still stands, there's definitely sort of tension between the two because, as I recall earlier when I initially joined you lot, Lily did seem to be, in a sense, putting her foot down more, and it's been getting increasingly more obvious as time's gone on.
Yeah, they don't get along.
Clearly. I think I heard them exchange the term of divorced parents at one point.
It's a useful cover.
Well, either way, there's certainly something strange going on with her. But I suppose further observations will have to save for once I get to know her better. But either way, I suppose we best be heading off.
Lassiter just starts laughing. It's like good luck. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna get to know her better. She seems very much not interested.
Like a true edgelord. They just want everybody else to do the work of getting to know them.
Everyone
is the
has
case,
their
yeah.
tragic backstory.
Yes.
But either way, we best start heading out and trying to find a group of these rebels. And I hope to God that Alistair does not find them first. I just hope to God.
Which one?
Yes.
There's God.
I mean, well, at this point, it's a coin flip. They have
mean,
a jackalopian. We have some jackalopians. Opens. It's basically 50-50. We're all very lucky.
Let's get moving, you two, as BB starts rolling away.
Ah, finally, a
sure.
suggestion of direction. And Dark Edge follows.
Okay.
Everyone else
Lassiter
kind of
hops
wandered
on
off aimlessly.
Lassiter hops on this bike.
Okay, so we're going to make this easier, and out of everybody in the pairs, whoever has the highest dex is basically going to be making the roll. Just to make things easy.
Wait, like
So-
everybody in the group, or like is there gonna be like
in
like-
each pair. So between
each pair.
Alistair and Peanut, who has a higher dex, between Dark Edge and Laster, who has a higher, and between obviously Oz and Lily, which I don't think it's Lily there.
Is your dex
yeah,
higher
Evan,
than
what's
12?
Peanut's dex?
12. 12.
Nice.
I'm actually sitting on 12 too.
Oh,
So
wow.
it kind of
Well
doesn't matter which one of us rolls.
Slow
Flip a
ass.
coin.
Well, I
Peanut can
could,
go.
or I could just
As-
type.
As I'd say, that Peanut Juice, Alistair probably wasn't paying attention in the first place, let's be honest.
Well, I mean, I've got a giant hand over my head.
That works.
Yeah, the image I sent you, by the way, is how Peanut shows her love.
Oh no.
Oh, let me see this image. Wait, I didn't get an image from you.
Yes,
Oh,
you did.
there.
It just
yeah.
showed up. It just
Yeah,
showed
yeah,
up.
Okay. Got it.
Oh god.
Look,
Man.
look whose roll just, came in like a wrecking.
Oh, dear.
Man,
Damn.
good
Lassiter
job.
Didn't wander off aimlessly. What a coincidence.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, the other two are just kind of mindlessly meandering, trying to find it. Even Barnabas didn't give a clear direction because it could literally be anywhere within the region you guys parked in, and it's a sizable region of the city. So it could literally be anywhere in there. But as you guys are wandering around, Laster, you do start hearing sounds of conflict skirmish that is obviously between two very different groups.
Hmm.
Barnabas is just better at picking aimless directions, that's all.
Hey, follow me for a second?
Sure, just keep slow on that tricycle of yours.
Yeah, I could do that. Marginally. Just, I go towards the sound of the conflict.
And as you approach these sounds of the conflict, you do see a couple of the guards, which you can definitely tell them because of their, usual stick that you're very familiar with at this point. And they seem to be facing off against. What the heck did you just post? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
A bunch of it's just a bunch of it looks like a mixture of like punks and hipsters. Like there's
Well,
a
more
lot of leather jackets, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's more or less cyberpunks. And you can see that they do have a certain like interesting feature, which I am actually not sure. Yeah, actually, neither of you would probably recognize it, but you see like this weird metal collar that they're wearing, and the lights on it are definitely different from some of the others you might have seen. Like on your way in on the bus, you would see some citizens like that weren't of human race wearing these type of collars, and these guys are wearing them, but the lighting on it is a bit different. Like the other ones where the metal of the collar is like white and tarnish free, and the lights on it are like bright blues and such. These ones are like kind of more or less a deep purple, and it looks like they're tarnished and worn and have like pretty much like somebody has worked heavily on them.
I pedal my tricycle into the conflict.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And you make
And the fight begins. Roll initiative.
no.
No.
This is going to be a rule of cool because I do not have anything set up for this.
It's like,
Your
So what's
tricycle
going on
through a
here?
little war zone. Like shit's falling down around you. You know, there's a couple little fires. There's all sorts of other shit. And what is this? Why do you just keep on putting in things that are called Xeon? What does this have to do with the Xeon's Cooperative Mechanical or Mercantile Institution?
ZCMI.
It's just
Interesting.
it's just science
It's
insurgency. Calm down, Dan. Quit trying to do it. You're starting to turn to Luna with the Barnabas conspiracy. Stop it.
but they're cyber mechanical. It makes perfect sense. No, it was just a bad pun. Please continue.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just kind of like drifting your tricycle through this war zone. Yeah, there's laser bolts and bullets flying past. You know, you
I just
narrowly
imagine
dodge
Dark
a,
Edge. I just imagine Dark Edge and Barnabas are watching this, just like, what the fuck?
you narrowly dodge a park bench.
Oh
We
shit!
we might want to catch up with him.
I can see the carnage from here.
Lasser just shows up. Which one of you is the Xeon Resistance?
Dark Edge face palms.
And Barnabas facepalm, he would do the same, but all you do is you just hear him turn, then you feel him pretty much hit his head. What's equivalent of his head against basically your knee? God damn it.
Well, that's one way to find
Where
out.
we get anything done?
Yes, that is one way to figure it out, and he's going to die. As
Not if we get the rest of the group here fast enough. And Dark Edge dials the other two groups.
you handle that. And meanwhile, with Lassiter, the carnage kind of calms down a little bit, and then a couple of the guards that have been hiding under cover do kind of step out, and they are aiming their weapons at Lassiter, pretty much honed in on him.
Hey, bud.
What's up?
Get down there, bud.
Are you the Xeon?
What?
Are you Xeon? Like, look, I'm a package delivery guy, and I got a prize package here for a group called Xenon.
Oh,
like
you're,
computer
you're
processor.
talking about Z. Yeah, man. Just keep on going down that street. And there's still bullets flying over. Take a left down there, and you'll find Xenon.
Girl of the 21st century?
Yeah. It's like, cool, thanks. Oh, one more question. What's going on here? What's with all the bullets and the park benches flying?
Oh,
At
God.
this point, behind the guards that you were talking to, there is just a giant explosion of. It's basically a mix of electricity and just pure explosive damage. It just kind of explodes out from behind them, sending them flying over you
Bye.
on the other side of the street. And when you look around to try and find the source of this grenade sort of thing, you see a bit further down the road is this. She's a taller sort of figure dressed in like the cyberpunkish attire. One arm is replaced with just a mishmash of just new and old technology. Like she definitely has undergone handmade repairs and such. And she's kind of aiming the mechanical arm where the group originally was standing, and her arm pretty much resembles a sort of cannon of sorts, and there's definitely some magic that's coming out of the palm that is basically hollow, like a blaster.
Oh.
What is a dumb rabbit doing in the middle of a turf war? What the fuck?
I have a package for a group named Xeon. Is that you? Xenon?
Excuse me, what? Alright. And she's just kind of going to trudge forward as you see the arm is slowly shifting back. I don't know exactly what you're going on about, but I'm assuming that's some kind of code that you're looking for the group.
Yeah. It's like, you won a prize.
Dark
course
Edge
I would.
leans down to Barnabas. I think you're the package.
I am not a package. I am a thinking and acting individual. If I'm going to skin that rabbit.
I'm not going to stop you, but I think you're the package.
Fuck. Yep, I'm going to skin me 2 rabbits. I'm going to skin 2 rabbits when I get in natural human form. I'm going to skin them alive.
Can I watch?
Sure, whatever gets your rocks off. And you're just going to start forward. Let's just please intervene before he gets himself blown into Kingdom Come, which I'd appreciate, but that's not what
You'd
we're
rather do it yourself, which is fair.
pretty much. Now come on.
And so they wander forward.
As he's just kind of zipping forward, zipping around the debris, and the girl notices, and she immediately goes in hostile mode and just kind of aims her blaster arm at the two. She's like, "What the hell? Who the hell are you two?"
Well, that's the prize.
What? She looks down. She's like, "That's a toy. I am not a toy. Thank you very much. A very mouthy toy."
No, not the droid. This fine piece of specimen here.
Dark Edge stops
Oh lord, it begins.
and glares.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
What? What are you, human trafficker all of a sudden?
No, I'm a lot of things.
Ah,
But I am from the Lightfoot Surprise Mystery Gift Agency, and your group was selected via a online poll as the coolest group in Vata City. And as winners, your prize is a technician.
it's just kind of quiet, just staring at Lassiter dumbfoundedly. Before she kind of sighs, the arm transforms back. And you're just going to have her. You're just going to feel her hand against your face, and she basically pushes you aside and approaches Dark Edge. Please tell me you're not with this idiot.
I wish I wasn't. I really wish I wasn't.
Okay, then give me the truth here, elf boy. What exactly are you two looking for to be in the middle of a turf war?
A quieter place to talk, honestly.
Which, honestly, I do have to admit this. Your idiot there served as a perfect distraction and take care of that last bit of guards. Though more probably are going to be on their way, so...
Hence a quieter place to talk.
I could keep distracting people.
You
I
know
can
what?
kill people too.
You know what? Fine, that works for me, as long as I can talk to at least the more intelligent among the both of you.
Go for it.
Alright then. Is this little droid yours as well?
I wouldn't say he's mine, but he's with me, yes.
Okay, he comes with. And she's going to turn, she's going to start leading you away towards... You see that looks like her group was holding up in an empty warehouse of sorts, and as you approach, you do see a couple people that are aiming like guns and such out the windows before she holds her hand up. And they kind of lower guard for a second, but they do keep watch as you guys enter the warehouse. And behind you, you feel the barrier that was put up just pretty much as secondary protection.
Hmm.
At this point, if you want to rule cool what the heck Lassiter goes through, you're perfectly fine with that. He's all yours.
I mean, I'm not sure at this point. Did he get left behind?
No.
Oh, if he's
Like,
with him, then he's with him.
I thought you were staying out there to be a distraction. That's what
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounded like you were volunteering for.
That is what I volunteered.
Oh, in that case, you can hear the buzzing of drones overhead.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It's a little bit less like of a bzzz and more of sounds of very large wings.
Oh.
As those
Run!
as those big ass gunships that appeared before start descending upon you and shining spotlights on you.
Lassiter waves.
And
I wonder when the rest of the group is going to show up, because I did call them.
you did.
Hey, we'll get
Alistair kind of wiggles in Peanut's grip and is just like, Peanut, My pocket is ringing.
Peanut
Stop
will
bothering me.
very carefully pull like the tiny cell phone out of his pocket and set him down as she tries like hitting buttons on it.
No, Peanut. No. Give me phone.
And, she ends up eventually, after nearly rejecting the call several times, taking it.
No, Peanut, bad Peanut.
So on the other end, uh, Lassiter, Dark Edge
Dark Edge.
hears.
Peanut, can I talk to Alistair, please?
And Peanut will kind of pull up Alistair and hold him against the phone.
This is meant to be a conference call with the other two as well.
I
Oh,
guess that's
Yeah,
one way
yeah.
to do it.
I'll say that after a moment, Lily does answer when they get to a more quiet part of town. Oh, Dark Edge, I'm hoping that you found something or that Alistair is dead. Either way.
all I can imagine is her holding Oz still against her hip. She has her phone in her
She
right
has a
hand.
child
her
leash.
elbow is out, and Oz has an ice cream cone of some kind.
Just full Karen
Just
on
full
mom
Karen
duty.
stance.
Oh,
Just full Karen stance has a child leash attached to him. It's one of those zip ones where you press the button and it pulls him back.
not put a child leash on him. He's on his hip. If he wants down, he'll let him down. But
One of those baby harnesses.
okay,
Oh
no,
my god.
no,
One of
no,
those things
no.
attached to the front. You know, it's one of those
Oh my
carriers
god,
you have
Peanut
the
needs one of
front.
those for Alistair.
Oh, no. Okay, either way,
That's between Peanut and Alistair.
yeah. Let's focus here. Let's focus here. But yeah,
I can't say whether Alistair's dying or not, but Lassiter might be.
What do you mean?
I think we found what we're looking for, but Lassiter is drawing the attention of a lot of people we don't want to draw attention from. We might need reinforcements.
And she carefully sets Oz down. All right, where the hell are you?
You get that, Alistair?
I don't know. Are we on a conference call?
Yes, we are on
Yes.
conference.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're being held
Oh,
up
well,
into,
I
against the
wish
phone.
I knew that before. Yeah, I guess the line was kind of quiet there for a little bit, and then Alistair's like,
Oh, the line
Yes,
wasn't
I got
quiet. It was
that.
heavy ape breathing.
okay, well, Alistair was quiet. Yes, send me your location. I'll be
I'll-
there.
I'll
I
text
don't
it here in
think
just a
we
second.
need it, Oz says as he looks over, sees the panic happening, sees the gunship flying
Lily
overhead.
looks over as well. It's just like, Alistair, you might not need the text. Look for the drones. 'Cause I'm seeing it right here, and oh my god, why does Alistair have a gunship on him?
What?
Fuck.
Lassiter is currently dancing in the.
Alistair, locate the gunship. We gotta take that down. And she's gonna hang up and start heading towards the gunship. Come on, Oz.
Oz will start flapping his one wing, fly over and pick Lily up, and fly over the buildings over to it.
Alistair hops down from Peanut's grip and just kind of starts sauntering in the direction of the ship. Once again, it's up to me to save the day.
Bullshit.
Meanwhile, Lassiter, as the gunship, as you're dancing for the gunships, there's about
Sauntering over.
There's about
This is for
oh,
Lassiter,
sorry,
not Alistair.
sorry, not this is Lassiter. But yeah, let me pull up a map. So you've got about 4 or so of these gunships around you, and you can kind of see in the background. Fuck, where's Oh, there's Lassiter. Several members of the police force and the Faith Militant will approach you and more or less surround you. Several guns, several rifles on you, several spears even. but you get the command to surrender now. Give yourself in.
Uh,
We will take you alive.
I mean, why don't you come over here?
What the fuck
Like,
did you just say to me?
come over here.
I'm starting to look at our odds, and I'm starting to think, this might not be possible. Lassiter might be fucked.
it's like Lassiter is just gonna like take off his glasses,
Yeah.
put them in his pocket.
Could you do me a favor?
Pocket. It's just like I don't have any need to surrender. I'm not doing anything.
Hands in the air.
Are you
Do
sure
not
you
wave
want
them.
my hand in? All right. So, like Lassiter will draw his hands along his until they're up in the air.
Over there.
And a couple of
The living room in the kitchen. Don't mind.
fuck, what are their names?
There's a lot of people.
A couple of hoplites will start approaching you. Very tentatively, like holding, more or less forming a small ring around you with their spears drawn, shields up.
Ring around the degenerate.
And
This
once
look-
it,
It's like a freaking bukkake about to go horribly, horribly wrong.
once they have you surrounded, one will step in and attempt to hold your hands behind your back.
All right. So, as he attempts to hold my hands, I would what does this do again? Oh, I know. I would like to use body drain.
What is there a resist to that or no?
No, it's an aura.
Ah. And how big is that aura?
60 feet. But I have to select the target.
All right.
So the guy who touches me, like they take -2 from, let's say, their strength.
All right, -2 from their strength.
And I gain 2.
Okay. Are you going to resist the handcuffs?
Yes.
All right. In that case, roll your, I guess, dodge or block.
You will roll. I will roll my block.
It would count as a melee, so there'd be a disadvantage to the dodge anyway.
Oh fuck.
That's versus a nat 20, so how do you want to play it?
Do you want to bust a luck counter?
Yes.
All right. In that case, you feel like the cuffs just start to slip around you, but as they solidify, you manage to just barely eke your hands out in some sort of like YMCA maneuver.
Some sort of sleight of hand nonsense.
It's like, all right. I would like to use alter ego.
Go for it.
All right. So that is a immediate expense of 14 myth. So and that makes me berserk, and all my stats are increased. So
All right.
that
What is your current speed?
My current speed is 20.
Damn, that's fast.
Mm-hmm.
No joke.
So like my dex is also 20. And ooh. What are those?
Sorry, I didn't get enough time to place down the people. But it's all right. All right. I believe in you.
All right. All right. So
So, alter ego is a complete action, correct?
alter ego is
That one might not be actually.
no, it's not a complete action. It's a growth.
Oh no, but
Growth.
Alter ego?
the spell to activate
No.
it.
Yeah. The spell to activate it is berserk. I do not believe it's a.
Oh no,
I
that
don't
is a
believe it's a-
normal action.
Yep.
So you got a movement and a passive.
I will use my passive to activate Blood Force Strike.
Oh, Haley, could I get a quick backtrack?
Sure.
Thank you.
So while all of this is going on, we're basically backtracking to.
Oh no, I mean musical.
Oh, right. Okay. Not a problem. Give me 1 second. I wasn't sure what you meant by that.
No, that's
Music.
fair. I chose the worst possible term for it.
Yeah, you chose the worst term for it.
Is there any way? Because I picked up instant reaction on my on our little like gather
You're
up.
on your way to the
blah,
scene.
blah. Yeah, I know. Is there any way I can preface this as, oh, prepare, use a passive before going into combat, basically?
I'll give you one turn before you show up, and let me see. For Oz and Lily, it will be 1 round until you show up.
All right.
For Peanut and Alistair, it will be 2.
No.
Okay.
So, everybody toss me their speeds in the chat.
Got it, brother.
And
But before that, we have, of course, the Helladrones, who, upon seeing you start all this bullshit, you notice the bulk of their armor starts to expand as they download new parts. As they will use a passive action to cast System Armor and Warped Field.
System Armor and Warp Field.
Yep. For their last passive action, they will cast Cyber Strike. As you notice, just a whole bunch of parts get added to their guns and their general chassis. The Faith guys are going to do nothing this turn because I don't have their sheets pulled up yet.
It's as good a reason as any.
Yep.
Yep, fair enough.
Very good reason.
And then these rude dudes out here are going to, these specific ones with the nice blue thing.
The white crests.
Yes, the white crests are going to draw their chain gladises. and go in for a set of assassin strikes. Which
I dodge those, right?
Yep, that is a dodge or a block, but if it is a block, or if it is a dodge, it is against a melee attack.
And that would be a -2.
Yes.
So then I'll block it.
Alright, yeah, you are able to definitely slap all those, these more or less chain daggers out of the way. And by chain daggers, I mean chainsaw dagger.
Imagine
Yeah.
it's pretty badass. Is like all these guys are coming at you with their chainsaw
All these dudes are coming.
daggers, and you're just pulling out your card,
And your
your cards, blocking them, dodging them, weaving.
And
It
whenever
looks
comes,
really cool on my brain.
and then whenever it comes to the hoplites, you will notice each of them taking a single step back as the rests come in to fill the ranks. Some do have to double move. But more or less, all at once, you see them kind of raise up and slam down their shields as they cast Summon Wall.
Ooh, spicy.
And more or less form a bit of a dome around you to hold you in there. And now I will enter in the rest of everyone's speeds. Dan, for Dark Edge, do you want him to go back outside to join the battle?
Not yet.
Alright.
Finally spending XP helped.
I know,
A
right?
lot.
So,
It's kind of what it's for.
on this next turn, Lassiter, you go first.
Alright. So I will do a dance of attacks next on these three here. So that means I get to make it at so
They will each use their reactions to cast Summon Wall as a block.
Alright. So is that like an auto defensive thing? Roll.
So they cast it. They do their reaction. They cast it, and if you break through it, then it breaks and it doesn't spill through. But you can use. I think you can use your another attack to then hit them.
Alright.
Or at least that is how I will rule it.
So that is 58. Yeah. That is 62. That is 62 damage per attack. Like, is that enough to break a wall?
That is definitely enough to break these walls. So, would you like to follow it up with an attack against them, or would you just like to shatter the walls?
I would like to follow it up with an attack against them.
All right. And I cannot tell in the mess of rolls. Did you roll the attack?
Yes, I have. So it's 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the fuck that fourth one is.
All right. In that case, he will roll. And that is a hit. And how much did you say that did?
62 damage.
Ooh, 62 damage. Is that iterative or just once?
That is. It's stance of attack, so it's 1 per.
All
I get
right.
to make 3 attacks with no penalty.
All right. Would you like to make both attacks against him or just the one?
Let's go ahead and do both attacks.
All right. That again is enough to hit him. And he is looking very shaky from that. How would you like to describe that attack?
All right. So you just see Lassiter like bare his claws and just violently slash him across his chest, and then across the face.
All right. Yep,
It's
and
like
as you slash across the face, you can see a bit of like the helmet fall away, and you can see the that it is a person underneath this one.
it's like you should have danced with Lassiter. Now you get to dance with me.
All right. And Oz, you come in on this cheery scene.
All right. Do I have one round before this to get
I will give you one passive action
one passive? All right, that works for me.
as part of a double move passive.
All right. So I can just. What I'm going to do is before we get in there, I'm going to cast Partial Transparency at level 3. And then when we get in, Oz will will fly Lily over to a roof, drop her off, and then use 2 more passive Cyber Strike and Phase Strike as well.
Alrighty. So which roof would you like to deposit Lily on?
Well, I'm not going to be able to move much further after that, so we're going to go with...
I did
We'll
ask
go
that
with
question, but your choice is this roof.
Oh, where?
The one you're next
I
to.
can-
I should not have asked
Oh,
that as a
yeah.
question. I am very sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, there we go. Still flying around. Alright, here we go. I believe that's all I can do.
Alright. In that case, it is the gunship's turn. Ooh, let me pull this up. Are going to take a... Each are going to take a dance of attacks against Lassiter.
Alright.
As that is the one that they know about as right now. Alright, I'm going to do all of these at once. It will be 12 attacks. Alright, hit me with a number and I will tell you whether or not it hits or miss.
Alright. So, let's bullet block. That is a 45.
Misses.
That is a 31.
Misses.
44.
Misses.
31.
Misses.
36.
Misses.
That's bad. That's a
Natty one.
fucking.
Wasn't
That's a nat
missing
one.
good for you? Don't you want them to miss?
I want him to miss,
You
but I
can't
don't
roll
want.
ones. You can't
I
roll
can't
ones.
roll
And,
ones.
and funnily enough, that is also the attack where it rolled a 1. So,
All right.
misses.
Hit 31, which is a miss.
Misses.
31. 42
Misses.
and 47.
Misses. So you are being full blast shot by about 8 chain guns. And tell me how you managed to very deftly just block all of these.
Lassiter's alter ego is just deftly moving around in a dance to dodge through the bullets.
He's cha-cha
Bullet.
real smooth.
Yeah, like they are very. It's just a very graceful like spins in and out of the way.
All right. Lily. Haley.
Right here.
It's your turn.
Give me 2 seconds. All right.
One,
Do a Lily.
2.
Okay. So everybody's so fucking far away. Hmm.
Just let me save it, you bitch.
I mean,
There's no
That
need for
dude's
moves
40.
like that.
that dude's 40. That dude's 55.
I'm sorry I gave you a height advantage.
I don't need a height advantage.
You
Like,
can
you
always
want to
jump
rain
up.
shit on.
I'm sorry.
gonna
I
rain
should've
shit
thought
on
you
these
wanted
guys.
telecarriers, right?
You-
That sounds like a
Okay.
great idea.
You can also shoot this fucking thing.
Let's say for my blood metal shot. Well, my range is 80. I was hoping to try to do my burst strike, but I guess it'd be a burst strike. But unfortunately, it would only make my range 50 instead of 80. So I'd only be able to hit that corner, pretty much. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be. If
Yeah.
I would be able to hit that corner, everybody else would be unaffected. At least open up that corner if I kill them all. Or I could take care of the gunship.
All right.
That was
Anything helps. Honestly, I have these guys right here.
Sure.
just be careful how we draw attention to ourselves.
Yes, I'm very sure.
Okay, well, in that case, because I'm not sure what to do right now, I'm going to wait and see how you fare. I'm going to go ahead and do my 3 preparation action, do my 3 passives, Dark Mantle, Kinetic Armor, and Blood Force Strike, because I need them. I pretty much got Dark Cloak going on. I got, I think the Kinetic Armor is the Hex Armor, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right. I need to roll something real quick.
And then the Blood Force Strike is basically the Rose Corsage that she has on her wrist starts opening up, and there's kind of something peering out, but it's not very obvious considering she's so high up. That's pretty
Alrighty.
much it.
And is that all you'd like to do?
Yep, that's basically my entire turn was that preparation action.
Alright,
Oh,
now that I have their sheets up.
I'm gonna roll real quick. Don't mind it. It's part of the
Don't mind
part
it.
of the armor. It's
But-
part of the armor I have on. Sorry, the chaos thing.
You're all good.
Could I get my character on screen?
Yeah, you're
by
down here.
chance?
In the left-hand corner.
Yep, your bottom left.
With the
Bottom
giant
left,
gorilla.
Yep. Next
Giant
round,
gorilla.
they will be showing up on scene. As the deacons and priests will kind of move in to support the lines.
That's right. Get closer. Get closer together. That's
Look,
exactly
you're making
what I
me
want to
nervous
see.
with that fucking talk. All right.
Look, man.
All right, Bucko.
I have AoE shit.
Now, a couple of these guys do look different. Are they in the turn order?
Yes, however, all of their speeds are within one of each other, and
Okay.
nobody fits between them. And you notice one of them good old bishops here, who will drop down some mines.
Oh my
Lassiter, take your
God.
turn while I set down mines.
All right. So, the alter ego will use their passive to activate their Gorgon form. Whee! And then they will use their normal to attack this guy.
Could you ping the one you mean real quick? Gotcha.
This guy, the one who's already wounded.
Yep.
So two more, cause that's stance of attacks. There we go. Whoop, that's one too many. But yep, those three.
All right, the first one will he will do summon wall against. However, the other two he will have to attempt to block.
All right.
Oh, surprise, surprise. He does not.
So that is now 70 damage. Damage 3 times
Well, goddamn.
with poison and earth damage in the mix.
I would just like to say he.
So he's now a
dead.
statue?
Yep, he is now a statue.
As the he kind of is able to step back about a half foot before he just crumples up into stone. Alistair, you're on scene, live from the cyber papacy.
Okay. All right, then Alistair is kind of just confidently like walking up, just like walks past this guy. Oh, how do I ping?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just like walks past him, just like, you know, like he's supposed to be there. As he's walking, you see him pull out his soul kerchief and split it into 3 wisps. You know, the signature shadows rise up, gobble them up, and he's gonna walk up to here, and then he is going to do a cyclone attack.
And how far reaching is that?
That is going to reach to 30 feet around him. So yeah, everybody within a 30-foot radius of him.
Yeah, let me just. I'll toss on an aura.
Sounds good.
Everyone within that aura.
Okay.
So make your attack.
Let's... Yeah, give me just a second.
Do you want to make the aura square, or are you going to leave it circle?
Oh, that's a lousy roll. It's
Yeah.
a 36 to hit.
Fine, I'll make it a square. So 36 to hit.
Yeah.
Is it piercing at all? As in able to pierce?
No.
All right,
No.
because the These little coppers right here are going to use summon wall to block.
'Kay.
As they just kind
They
of
do still need to roll for that, though.
shit, you do.
Yep.
My bad. I am very sorry, Lassiter.
And I, too, am sorry for not having listened to that entire
A
exchange.
couple.
I might have been able to... Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's
I did
couple
not mean
net-
to say 4.
There, brother. Jesus Christ. I was gonna nuke the area.
You may not need to.
I may not need to anymore. I am sad, but that's okay.
Let's see
Yeah,
what the power of God
They
saved the
rolled
priest.
worse than I did.
The power of God does not save this priest.
Wasn't our nat 20 priest then?
No, unfortunately not. He is still dealing with evil Santa.
He is soloing Evil Santa.
It is
I
a
can see
very
it now.
dramatic scene where he is running away and very narrowly avoiding everything.
He's a very
He is
lucky
getting
rock
the
throw every time.
proverbial shit pusheth in. Oh, look at all these dudes just disappearing.
Jesus Christ, they're all dead.
Yeah, let me actually put down the tokens again and just put an X over them so you know how many are there. Or how many you got. And King of Gloat.
You hit the mine. Oh lord. Wait, he hit the mine too. Doesn't that mean they go off?
Alright, so as Alistair's walking up, he, like, as he pulls out his soul kerchief and, like, as this thing, like, kind of starts to materialize, and he's like, bye! And you just see, like this black hydra with, like, just tons of heads pop out of his shadow, and all these heads just find a body and just start ripping it apart.
I know I'm getting to him.
Okay.
And lastly, the
Just making sure.
drone. Oh, and the drone is able to dodge. Alright.
Who cast the mines?
Oh, yes, that's right. They do disappear whenever he dies.
Woo!
I was about to say, don't they go off too?
He
Yeah.
died too quickly.
I see.
That, and also in this case, there's not much that would actually help. Alright, that was a very productive turn. Is there anything else you'd like to do with it? Oh shit. wait,
No, it's
there's
not
two-
really anything else I can do with it.
My bad, there are still 3 people in there. Let's see how they fare.
Beep, boop.
One makes it. Let me just double check. What's the damage on that?
The damage on that. Actually, you should have asked that first, man.
I should've, but these
Well,
are
you
very
said it
low health.
before.
Yeah, no, that's only that's 51. 51 damage.
Oh, that's 51 damage, huh?
Yeah, so actually probably all those guys are probably still alive. They're all just hurting.
Now, while I painstakingly do this, you know what? Fuck it. I will get this done. It is Oz's turn.
Alright.
Are
Oz
you
is
going to
gonna
AoE it
go-
before I do this? Please.
Alright. Yeah, I will. Don't you worry.
Alright,
I'm
please
gonna. I got
roll.
three. I got 3 passes to work with right now. Hang on. Oz will put together his bracelets, slamming his fists together. Holy and dark energy writhing. Let's just make sure I have all the damage counted out still. So, alright, so 16 and 25 at the top. So it's going to be an extra 41 on top of that. Alright. Add 46 to that. So that's going to be 70. Alright. Alright. Alright, you're ready. You're ready, brother.
Yep.
Oz is going to basically make a do a 40. Oh no. How far? Hold on. I will apologize ahead of time now. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh. 40 is enough. Grand. So I'm in to try to get all the drones. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm nuking the playing field.
No, go for it.
Alright. So Oz is going to use Infinity Weapon with all his buffs up. Infinity Weapon sphere. Just 40 feet all across. Make it 50. Make it 50. May as well. Just so I can reach everything. From this key point here. You know what? Yeah, 40 should be enough.
They'll all roll.
Yeah, 40 should be enough. Alright. Let me just make sure I have everything written out right at this point, because there was a difference in will and intelligence now. Okay, so sure ain't 23 anymore. It's much fucking higher. Alright, so if I'm counting everything correctly, including the bonuses from offense, do I count one-man army in this?
No, because you are not a one-man army. You
Okay,
are
fair
part
enough.
of a many-man army.
That's fair. Fair enough. Alright, so we had 3, and we added another 2 on top of that. Oh no, only 1. So that's gonna be a grand total of 3, 6. Alright. Let's do this. 28. Yay! Death
Alright,
for
take 2.
everyone!
Take 2. Let's make everyone defend again.
Let's see if everyone survives.
And what's the damage?
It is a grand total, with armor piercing included, of, if I am counting this correctly, it is 75.
It's a good amount of damage.
75 armor piercing, holy dark, and technology based. Hooray!
Alrighty.
Cody, you will need to
Yes.
dodge this too.
Okay. Is it dodge or
It's a spell, so dodge.
Oh no, I can block that.
Alright.
Because I got my shadow manipulation. So that's just neutral for me. Da-da-da-da-da.
I believe I hit all the drones too. I think I hit everyone on the field.
What was your roll?
My roll
Missed
was
one guy.
1.
You missed one guy.
I missed one? Where? Oh, I did miss him, didn't I? Yeah, that's fair. I
Just
got
barely.
everything else, though. Got everything else, though. That's what matters. So, that's a 41, by the way, to beat.
41. Yeah, I
Mhm.
beat that.
I'm gonna need to use a luck counter because I missed it by 1.
At least I think I beat it. Like
Yeah,
Discord's having a
46.
hard time catching up with me. So I'm not seeing I'm seeing my dice on the screen, but I'm not seeing my number at the bottom.
You
of the
got a
screen.
46.
That's because Evan is still rolling.
Yes, my
You
bad.
got
Okay,
brother.
okay.
From what I saw.
But you got a 46. You're good.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Evan, I'm so sorry.
It's part of the job.
I still apologize,
He signed
man.
up for this.
Evan's
Actually,
the one who rolled
he
that
was
many
signed
characters.
up for it by Steven, who's no longer with us.
He's not dead. He's just in Seattle.
God
Different.
rest his soul.
God rest his soul in Seattle. Because God damn Seattle. He went over there whenever the sky was hellfire, too.
Yeah, so not good.
You have 2 people up here whose faith protected them, and then 2 people who nearly died from the experience.
Did you,
Yes, I did.
Only
I made
flesh
sure armor
protected.
piercing.
did you include the helicarriers? They're included here.
I'm not finished with the priests.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry, brother.
Many people were hurt in this.
I
So
think
why
it
don't
might
you
be
describe
time
your
to
attack
kiss
while I
them.
do all this?
Okay, so as Oz punches his fist together and activates his bracelets, you can see the wicked. Well, Lily will more likely than see the wicked smile on his face as he raises one hand and just crushes it together and just makes it into a fist, and just knives go slamming everywhere, flying everywhere around the field. Just it
Wait,
becomes
Oz.
a whirlwind.
Hold on. I'm in here. I'm in this. As Alistair just like wraps himself in a cocoon of shadow. He's like, ugh. I'm taking my debit card back.
You act as if I haven't given it away already.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't.
I
Doesn't
don't.
know.
Yeah, you just see Lassiter's alter. Defend herself with snakes. They just spew a cloud of poison.
It's just a fucking whirlwind of knives. It just no one can see anything. Visibility is so fucking poor. It's just a big thing of red and red, black, and white, just blooming in there with like fucking binary. Like,
Oh
Red-
boy.
I finished
Red,
counting.
You
black, and
truly
white.
are
The colors of
something
the Edgelord flag.
terrifying, child.
exactly.
It's beautiful to see.
And so you can see 2 priests that seemingly every single knife misses them, as well as one of these drones kind of takes a hard bank, and the knives kind of skim along the top of it.
All right.
But otherwise, yeah, this is the layout, the carnage.
So all of these guys. Oh, sorry.
Everybody with
So
the red
these
X
guys-
on them are dead.
Okay.
Everyone else
So
is
they're all-
wounded.
Oz just sits there with a giant smile on his face, eyes glowing, and he will wait for Wake to be shot at this point.
You will not have to wait long, as this heli drone right here will turn and make a dance of attacks against you.
Oz.
I would like to make a reaction.
Yes, sir.
I would like to cast Mirror Step and switch places with Oz.
All right.
Oh,
Are you a willing
I'm in
target?
the air. I'm in the air, brother. You can't fly yet.
Oh, damn it. I can fly, I just don't have the spell up.
So this is gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Starting
It's
to
okay.
rethink this.
it's okay.
Are you are you a willing target?
I mean, yes.
Okay. Then I need to beat a 15, which is literally impossible for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch places with you now.
Literally impossible to fail, to clarify for those at home.
Yeah.
Hey, get you
All
guys
right.
down there.
Oz appears on the
And
ground.
then I will proceed to attempt to block the oncoming shots. Okay. So
32,
that's
21, and 27 are what you're dodging.
I gotta scroll all the way down.
I
Yep.
know, right? There's a lot of rolls, aren't there?
32, 21, 27. All right.
See if I
First
can.
roll against the 32. Make that. Against the 21. Make that. Against the 27. Make that. All right. So make all of them with flying colors just before I fall like a freaking idiot. Yeah.
How
know,
many feet
it's-
high were you flying, Oz?
Yes, I was flying. I was flying. How tall is the roof? Up to the roof.
You're looking at a solid 50 feet, I'll say.
So I would probably be
So 5
another
stories.
5 or 10 feet off the ground.
So about
So
anywhere
about
between
60.
5 and 6 feet.
About 60.
Okay then. Yeah, so you just
The
see
fall
me
time.
appear and like all of these like shadowy whips just like whip out and block all the bullets, and then I'm just like, oh shit. And
Snipe!
pretty much just Looney Tunes fall down.
Here's the
Uh,
good news.
yeah.
Please cease
The,
it.
the amount of time that it will take you to fall that far, you should, if we want to play this to physics, have
We will
time
not.
to do a passive when it is your turn, because you won't actually hit the ground until it is your turn.
So just
Okay.
fly with me again.
I will say we are not doing this to physics. However, that is cool, so I will let it pass.
So just swap places with me again.
Well, speaking of which,
Hey,
this drone down
it's
here
not-
that was going to target Alistair.
Is going from now.
So my gesture did nothing.
I mean, it gave it a good feeling, but 28, 18, and 31
Okay.
gave everyone a
So-
good warm
That's
feeling in their chest.
I was about to say, you know what? That's a slightly better odds than the other shots before. So
But here's the sad truth about this. I'm
36.
running with a 33 without the ultimate dodge.
Alright, roll your dodges.
Oh,
Oh, right.
one he
So
died.
there's one.
I
Oh,
got
that
one
one.
failure.
In your
That one.
hubris.
Yep, my hubris got to me.
Yeah, I was about to say. So you dodged the first one, you dodged the last one, but that middle one got you.
All right. What am I getting? Bashed.
It was
with?
the lowest roll too. That's insult to injury.
Yes, it is.
You are taking 50 damage from that.
All right.
And
Yikes,
that
that
is
hurts.
three
It's not armor
times.
piercing, is it? What
Not
now?
armor piercing, but it does happen 3 times.
3 times?
And your arm.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run the math real quick.
Meanwhile, these drones, you see a little hatch open on the bottom of them as a couple little baby drones come out.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god.
Not the
Little
baby
baby
drones.
drones.
Not the baby drones. Anything but the baby drones.
I defense.
Too late.
So, anybody else watch Mandalorian episode 2, season 2?
Yes, I did.
Not season 2 yet. No.
Dude, Baby Yoda is a little jerk.
Yes,
We
he
just
is.
like leave it there, man. What?
Peanut runs into battle.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm down to half my health, but hey, I'll be okay.
She will cast her, of course, draining strike and metal spines, and we'll make a hook attack against this nearby drone, and make that a hook attack fast attack. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
No.
Johnny, my old friend.
Ho 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 ho.
Alright, so Peanut she runs up and leaps into the air as her tongue flies out and slaps into the side of this, and the barbs of her tongue stick into the metal of the drone as it pulls back into her. And she grabs it in both of her giant, hairy ape hands and will chuck it through, where's the ruler? In about this trajectory. Through the, intersection. Lassiter, you might want to
Toward-
down.
Toward this guy.
Oh no, just straight through the street.
Oh no. Lassiter.
Lassiter,
Oh,
you
come
might wanna
on.
get
Could
down.
at least clip this guy.
Well, I could, but it's in the air and everybody else is on the ground.
Lassie dodge. Lassie dodge.
So
Raiko, you're muted.
Raiko?
Huh? What? Sorry.
Lassie
Dodge,
dodge.
dodge.
Drone being thrown at you.
Dodge.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
giant drone being thrown
Indirectly,
at you. Dodge. Dodge.
Don't worry. I totally got this under control.
It's Peanut that's throwing it.
Don't worry, that doesn't actually mean much.
I wouldn't say.
I'll go. Man,
And I
Oh,
don't
it
know
threw
what
all
attack
of
to do
those.
for this. Cody, could I get a quick game creator ruling here?
what's going on?
Peanut is grabbing onto and chucking a drone through this intersection.
Through all the people?
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, I haven't made like official rules for that, but I would say it would make sense that all of these guys would take damage along like the course of the drone's pathway. Like it'd just be treated as an attack. So I guess I'd use the same whatever Peanut got for her success roll.
Oh fuck.
I'd use that as their challenge score that they have to meet in order to dodge or block this oncoming giant ship that's flying at them.
Lassie
There's-
hit.
What if it was in that 20?
Then I would say they just automatically get hit. In Lassiter's case, he can always luck counter. I don't know if his luck counter beats out a Peanut fate counter or not. I'm guessing it probably does. I'm guessing he's probably got better dexterity than she does.
Looks like
20
from the
decks.
raw rolls.
20 decks right
Yes.
now.
Yes, much better. As these three here with 19 health get flattened. And the priest behind them.
Again,
With 2 health left also get flattened.
sweet. It's just a nice bloody streak behind the drone as it skitters across the ground.
Yeah, there's it's a very clear just path of rubble and smear.
beautiful.
Is the drone destroyed?
No, it is very tough.
Okay, noted. If you got those fuckers taken care of, I can take care of at least 2 of these drones.
Sorry, that was just, I forgot to roll the extra armor the drone has. And that will bring it to Lily's turn.
Okay, so just going to make this simple and easy. We are going to go ahead and make this a burst strike with blood metal shot. I'm basically aiming for these 2 drones since they are within range.
And which 2 drones did you say?
The 2 that are basically right next to me. That one and that one.
Alright, they will attempt a dodge.
I'm sure they will.
One of them has to get back in the air first.
True.
One of them is grounded, so
I will give it a -5 on its dodge for being on the ground.
thank you. Really? A nat 1? Are you fucking serious?
It's too bad you're not a jackalopian.
Throw that fake counter.
I only have 1. I feel like I might need it.
Once we get to the Cyber Pope, that's possible.
What?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, nope, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go. And actually, I might as well do this because that was my normal action. Passive action, I'm summoning my blood wings. Movement, Alice, bring it the fuck over here! And she's just going to swoop down and pretty much grab him by his coattails. You are not
Okay.
going on my watch, fuck off!
I thought you just said you'd like to see me die. Make up your mind, bitch.
Not by your own stupidity, damn it!
Man.
And honestly, I got just even chuck you at the drone, so don't tempt me.
It's good to see them getting along finally.
Okay. Yeah, Alistair does have kind of this smirk on his face, like, for a moment there, I was worried you didn't care.
I need you in order to get to the Cyber Pope, so whatever.
Oz.
And I need you, Lily. I do really need you around.
Sure.
What's up?
A priest fast approaches.
Oh.
Oh, fucking priest!
Oh.
Quickly approach his little boy! No, 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 no!
Oz
So
won't
you
be
took it.
there.
You took it there this time.
Not bad tease, right? Not bad
Only
tease,
a
right?
surviving priest will want him too, so...
It's been established that cyber priests are not to be trusted around children.
Pretty much, considering they take him to the back rooms and do whatever the hell they want to do with them.
Excuse me, he did nothing to that child. However, he will be
He
trying
almost
to
had the
shoot-
child killed!
Although he will be trying to shoot him in this case.
Oz dodges.
Oz, you narrowly dodged, well, not even narrowly, you dodged the shotgun blast coming above your head.
Take sidestep. Just sidesteps. I think you're supposed to aim a little bit more to the left.
What do you know?
Hey, so, question. Since Lily caught me, does that mean that I don't take damage from falling?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Do the physics thing. Well, she caught you under your arms.
Your arms are
Or
sheared
how
off.
you wear your coattails.
No. We're not doing that much physics.
And
It's
the
like you
last-
only take 20 damage, but
you only take 20 damage, but your
But now you
throwing
have no
game will
more.
never be the same. This one will be, this surviving deacon will be trying to shoot Lassiter.
From point blank.
Yes.
For some dumb reason.
It is a shotgun.
Yeah, he's got a
no,
shotgun.
That's why we have the bullet block.
You'd think they'd know better than to get into melee range by now.
You
Honey?
think?
You got a big storm coming.
I fucking hate
That sounds like a.
I
That sounds like
know
a video game
exactly what
character.
You're quoting, and I fucking hate you. Honey, you got a big storm coming. So,
Is it bad? I don't think I know where that's from, but it does sound fucking familiar.
Sounds like one of those video game character taunts.
It
this,
really does.
the rest of the surrounding and surviving hoplites will chuck their pole arms inwards at Lassiter.
There's a lot of spears coming at your face there, buddy.
It's
You
Yeah,
got
fun.
it'll be a
Hey,
penetration.
look, natural environment, a lot of shafts coming his way.
That one's flaccid right there.
Yes, it is.
That one is flaccid. That one's very flaccid.
It came too soon.
That's a very flappy spear.
Yeah, as he's getting ready to throw this this nice cyber hard light pike, the end just kind of
Jesus
turns off
Christ,
before it
man.
even reaches its destination.
That is called free
So-
growing.
The natural 20 versus the natural 1. Yeah, so these all clatter to the floor around you.
Honey, this body's been tossed more rods than you can believe.
Lily up above, like, damn it, Lassiter!
Not my name right now.
Wait, what? Oh my god,
Lassie,
oh god, this bitch is
then
bipolar.
you.
This bitch is bipolar. Oh fuck, I didn't think this would get any worse.
And
I
this,
think you're more correct than you. Like, I think that you are correct. I think you are. I think you are absolutely correct. I think we're seeing a completely different personality coming out of Lassie.
You got one more dodge, brother.
as the surviving Centurion tries to stab you again.
And we shall walk.
Successfully.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a successful block against the little chainsaw. And it's your turn. It's like a baby chainsaw, like a little chainsaw about 8 inches in length.
All right.
It's
So-
like
Was-
the
was
chainsaw
this
that your
internet
4-year-old
inches?
son has.
Internet.
This is
Right.
Snapchat inches.
Oh god.
God, that's huge.
It's like you just see Lassiter snakes. Snakes just raise up and yawn, and they are going to do crunch to this man right here. And let's just make sure I roll that properly. Ah! I make the standard roll at a -2. Yeah, currently, Zima. Alright, that is a 45.
Alright, he will attempt a block with his system shield. And not. And you said he is crunched.
Yep.
And
Yep.
as he
So
he holds up the
he.
shield, and the snakes kind of wrap around it, and then up his arm, and just pull him in.
So he's now bound, and he's bound, and you need to roll a 30 to break free.
Lassiter now is on the Good for your king.
How does that do any damage?
Yes. It
Oh.
deals
Does it deal more than
70.
25? Okay, he's dead.
Yep.
You killed him.
If he wasn't
Wonderful.
gonna be dead, he was gonna fall asleep.
Oh, Lord.
Fair enough.
It's death by kink. It's death by kink.
Wasn't it
is
this guy?
pretty much his MO.
Yep.
It was this guy, Evan.
It was
Oh.
this guy.
Oh, is this guy? Okay.
So
Still equally dead.
Still equally dead.
it just you just see these snakes just bite into him and just start to squeeze. So he just sort of pops into pops his joints out, and he just drops.
Yeah, death by kink.
It's like, I told you you had a big storm coming.
Alistair.
All right. So Alistair, as I'm assuming Lily drops him.
He's going to set him down somewhere where, he's not going to drop to his death.
Yeah. So Lily, remember when you threatened to yeet me at the ships?
Yes.
Can you please do that,
Ships.
darling?
Wait, are you serious?
Yes. Give me a good toss.
Hey, I guess. As she adjusts her grip from hanging on to his coattails, basically she's grab it onto the collar of your coat and then basically near the bottom of it. And she's basically going to spin around. She's going to use that momentum to basically yeet you at the nearest drone, which is pretty much right there.
Alright. Well, okay. Can you yeet me over here?
Over
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, right there.
Ready, drones?
Oh,
Okay.
the baby drone?
I want the baby drone. Okay.
Wee!
Alright, so I've requested to be yeeted so that I did not have to use my movement action. If that is okay, GM.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Alright, cool.
We'll attempt to dodge, however. As
I'm
a baby
not-
drone is much want to.
Oh, well, I'm not actually, like, hitting the baby drone.
Oh, you're not
Kinda
hitting
like
the baby
next to
drone?
it. Well, I mean, I'm about to hit the baby drone, but, like, I'm not, like, being... Yeah. Okay. Just, this is what I'm gonna do, okay?
Alright.
I activate Dark Strike. Add an extra 10 damage. And then I am gonna go ahead and I am going to do a Cyclone Flood of Attacks.
Alright, and that is 60 feet, I guess.
Um,
Oh, wait, no.
it's 30.
30?
It's half that.
Alright.
Should have let it be 60.
Alright. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess I'll roll first, but I don't get a roll. Oh, that's a 44.
Alright, so that one that I already rolled for loses. So does that one and that one. Not for the big drones. Alright. You hit everything.
Alright. So, like, I'm gonna put some real kick into this one. And I'm going to pop all 3 of my luck counters, which adds 20 damage a pop. So that's 70 plus 41 makes 111 3 times. To all those
Overkill.
guys.
Very much overkill.
Yeah.
Not on these. Not on these drones. They're beefy.
They really are.
Sir, I hope you have
Beefy
Right, so I hope
drones.
like one more luck counter in you.
So yeah, I just explode like a porcupine, basically. Porcupine of shadow and death. that just like
As I
rapidly
walk
like
through
they...
the porcupine of shadow and death.
All right. So what's the damage?
A total after all of their reductions and armor, total of 213, which is enough to take them down.
Yay!
Nice. Lassiter, you might wanna. Well, I guess I can choose not to hit you, but
No, I have a plan. I've been drawing it out. You know.
Yeah, we'll let him do his thing. But hey, Oz.
All
wait.
right.
What about
The dudes on the ground.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
what about
say
that
that
guy?
they are far enough away from the, or he is high enough up that they are not within the circle.
It's to be a sphere.
Is he flying?
I mean,
I
Yes,
did
he's
throw
flying
you
through the air.
I would say I did throw you, so
Oh, okay. All right. Okay,
and they were in the air, so I had to throw you upwards.
got it. Okay.
You also fall 30
All
feet.
right. Let's see.
No!
Say 13 is as bad as 16. Keep that in mind.
Catch me, Lily!
Are you gonna swap me places again?
Oz, it's your turn.
Right. So I have one beacon in front of me, and there's many drones over there. Oz will look over at Peanut and just sign out. Can you take care of him for me?
Yes.
Oz will then turn his attention to the hovering crafts, and then go to do what he has done in the past, and just cause an absolute cyclone of knives. All right.
Roll for your knife clone.
All right. Let me just get the measurements out. So we're gonna do it from here. Going out. All right. Yep, that should be. All right, so we're going 40 out. All right, that's not bad. Hey, I. It's actually not a lot of myth lost on me right now. I guess it's because I'm not sharing my fucking amps with everyone.
That'll do you. Alright, that is enough to hit them all. What does that do?
That does another 75 armor piercing. And you may want to get the guys on the streets, the 3 down here.
Oh yes, that's
Oh, man.
that fills up a square area, right?
Yep, it's 3-dimensional, 40 feet out.
It's more of a cube.
Yeah, not really a sphere. Oh, sorry.
3-dimensional polygon.
Yes.
Polygon, so literally anything with sides.
So
Did one of them survive
yes,
by the grace of God? All right.
one survived by the grace of God, and you said that was 75 armor piercing.
Yep. Oz will then look at the deacon. Are you sure you still want to fight?
Are you sure you would like to do this? This action cannot be undone.
Cannot control Z.
Anyway, I think Oz will prep a counter and then be done with his turn.
Alright, in that case, the big ship that survives is going to...
The only drone left.
Yes. Going to attack Oz.
All right, we gotta pop that counter for ultimate dodge already.
So,
All right, that's not bad. Hey, Oz just dances.
alright, and what about the other two?
Oh, sorry.
Yep, you're good.
Dances through. Sorry, I keep forgetting that this is multiple. There we go. Dancing through the shots. Maybe smacking one of the bullets out of the air with his knife by accident.
And Peanut will assault the priest with a power attack spear chomp. And he will be forced to attempt a dodge, which will miss, as you see this priest kind of go...
Oz just waves over and signs out, "Thank you, Peanut."
And Peanut will graciously move forward as it goes to Lily.
Okay.
3 people left.
3 people. Okay.
And one airship.
Yes, and one gunship.
I gotta help. I gotta help freaking Alistair. So he's gonna fly, catch him, lower him to the ground, and basically place yourself about right there. So where you are on the map right now, Alistair, is where
Thank you, Lily.
don't expect you to do it a third time.
He kind of does this pout like, oh.
2, 3. I gotta aim this a little bit. I was about to say, could she keep flying so she's behind this guy so she can just aim? Because she can't do that. Her speed is basically her will times something because of blood wings.
It's probably times
It's
10.
intelligence. It's intelligence times 10. It's 140. So yeah, I can live it. Woo. Yep, that's about right. At the move that they get. Chickens in the way. The dead body's in the way. And she's basically going to go ahead because Stone's out right there. Should hit those guys and Miss Lassie and Alistair. And she's going to do burst strike with metal shot, and she's aiming for the remaining 3. And hopefully this time it works.
They will attempt a block.
Oh, come on. Well, tentatively the blood metal shot is ranged.
Alright, they will attempt a block with their shields.
Okay, so evidently they got bullet block.
Well, for shields you do not need bullet block.
Oh, that works.
So
Okay.
this lucky son of a bitch right here survives.
He blocked.
Don't tell me. He's the one.
I only hit one of them. Yep.
The
He
one
got
directly in
upgraded.
front of you does not block.
Obviously, he is taking.
Is it more than 19?
Yes, it's 34 damage 3 times an explosive.
Okay, if it's 34 damage, fuck, he's done.
Or no, it's not explosive. It's just a effect. Never mind. That's supposed to be with explosive shot. But yeah, he's pretty much dead. Like,
Alright. Now for what is probably going to be their last turn. This handsome stranger is going to move in and attempt to stab you with a small rotary chain gladius. Well, not rotary, just buzzing and grumbling. normal chain gladius things.
She'll block.
All right. So that one misses, and then the one from the real boy right here. Say 32 to hit.
It is a 35 to block.
All right. In that case, you block both of them. And boy, what timing! It's your turn.
All right. So, yeah. I will. Can I crunch both of them at the same time?
Do you have cyclone attack?
Nope, I have running attack.
You know what? In this case, I'll give it to you.
All right. So, roll it.
You will have to end up somewhere other than where you're standing, though.
All right, I can do that.
Technically, you could go just do a quick lap and then come back.
That is what Rye does.
That is,
Pretty much just lap.
and then one for the other. So,
Both of those hit.
so like Lassiter just runs this way, it comes back this way, and the snakes just grab on to these guys for 70 damage with a boatload of poison.
That is enough to take them down, especially the one who's had 1 health for the last 3 turns.
Okay, so all that's left is the helicarrier.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna activate Blood Strike. Maintain all my other stuff. And I'm gonna run at the helicarrier. And like as he's running, Alistair bites into it. Oh wait. Is it my
Hey,
turn?
Cody,
Yes.
can I add a bit of flavor to your attack?
You may.
I will just I will amp share over Holy Strike to you.
Uh-oh. Oh, now you're carrying Holy Strike. Alistair's like, oh, probably, oh, fuck now.
Oh,
Alistair's
fuck,
kind
it
of like,
turns.
ugh, gross. But okay. And yeah, I guess what bursts out of my hand is this really this shadowy angel erupts out of my hand, and she opens up her mouth, and you just see this white coming out, and she just transforms, becomes like more demonic as she just shoots this blinding red light at this thing. And that is let's roll first.
Take a +3 on that.
Oh, nice, cool.
Not that I think you need it.
That's
No.
a 42.
That's against a 26 that hits.
All right. So that's gonna be plus 15 more than I thought it was gonna be. So that would be. It's gonna be 45 plus that. That's gonna be 96.
Alright, I'm rolling its protection score.
Unfortunately, I have no more luck counters, so you guys are gonna have to finish this thing off.
I'm surprised it's still standing after all my damage I've dealt to it.
What did
Oh,
you say? How much? That
was this thing
96?
damaged before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, 96.
All right, it is still up and going.
I'm surprised.
Someone please throw a rock at it.
It might be smoking just a little bit, but it's still in the air.
Oh, it is smoking quite a bit. But Oz, it's
Do
your
you,
Literally,
do you
turn.
just
throw
want me
a
to make a
rock at
myth ray
it.
attack against it?
It is your turn, -1 passive action.
Yep.
Ooh, God, that fat.
You see, Oz will make a finger gun as knives appear swirling around as he prepares the myth ray to shoot at the thing.
There we go. There's the
Alright.
signature move.
All right, counting in the offense
Reminds me of Penny from
additions.
Ruby.
That hits.
All right, so laser beam does a grand total of 41, 46 plus that, so that's going to be a grand total of 75 damage. Wait, nope, 70. Sorry.
Is that armor piercing?
Yes, it is.
Thank God.
Just a large chunk of dark light and fucking red, all just blowing through it, I guess.
You hit it, and it starts to go down, and just whenever you think it's going down, it pulls up just a second and explodes in midair in this large shower of shrapnel that comes down around Alistair and a little bit towards Lily.
Oz looks rather proud of himself.
Alistair kind of just basks in the shrapnel raining down on him. Just kind of lets out a laugh. Oh, this is what I live for. Yes. Yes, this is exactly the family that I wanted. Oh, bonding adventures is so beautiful.
Meanwhile,
Inside?
yes, back inside. 'Cause we gotta figure this out while all of that's going on. Give me 1 second.
I'm sure that huge explosion outside will draw our attention and we'll come back out, but there's a lot of stuff that happened in between.
Yes,
I'm
there
sure all the
is.
screaming and mayhem probably would have brought your attention out. Let's be honest here.
I mean,
No, that was going on before you guys arrived.
pretty much.
The big explosion and then silence is what's going to be like, oh, maybe they're done.
Maybe they're done. Maybe. Only maybe.
Alright, so meanwhile, back with Dark Edge, Barnabas, and the Zion group, the girl very slowly turns to you after you guys enter and you start hearing the beginnings of the conflict outside between Laster and the guards and such. I'll be honest, he is either very stupid or very lucky to be out there like that.
A little bit of both, we'll say. We'll just go with that.
Right. And may I ask exactly why were you two seeking out my group? I just want to be sure that you are safe.
Well, I'll cut right to it and be very blunt.
I'd prefer that.
We're looking to take down the Cyberpope.
Really? And why would that be?
Oh, various reasons. I'm not entirely certain what Barnabas's reasons are. He's been kind of cagey about revealing that, but
Barnabas. That would-
Suffice it to say, it's in our best interest for right now. The details don't.
you're not
really
there.
matter.
You're not
Yeah,
there,
you're not
Alistair.
there, Alistair. You're still fighting the drones. Back off.
Never mind. Sorry.
You haven't gotten there yet.
Barnabas just kind of looks up and is like, that would be me. You realize you're named after a myth, right? Not exactly the mechanics, but whatever. Right. And I assume it's not just you two and the drone.
No, no, it's a small collection. 7 of us, if I remember correctly.
That's a fairly sizable group. And,
Some backup would not hurt, but we're not relying on it.
right. And considering that the reason you're seeking out the Cyberpope is because of this little guy. Alright. In that case, then I suppose I could work out a little deal with you.
What can you tell us about the Cyberpope's location and defenses?
His location is inside the church, of course. He's not really stepped out of there for, honestly, I don't know, months, weeks, could have been years. I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep track after certain times, especially when he had this mandate lockdown go into effect.
Hmm.
As far as his defenses, we are not really certain. We can hack into his systems and figure it out, but we're still currently in the process of trying to get deep inside. We know some of the primary defenses, like the first and second line, but when it comes to that inner chamber, he has a thing locked up tighter than, tighter than a nun's quarters, to put it bluntly.
Hmm. I
We've been
imagine that's probably fairly tightly locked. I
very,
wouldn't know.
it's very irritating, and we keep trying to find weaknesses in the firewalls, but we've not been fortunate and lucky so far. But and she turns her attention to Barnabas. Your little friend here might be able to help.
Would an extra brain help as well?
I suppose that would help as well too if you can manage it. But primarily what we need is just a way to get past the firewalls after the secondary line of defense. But so far, any of our agents that we've sent to try and figure out how to do that without getting caught, let's just say they haven't returned.
Hmm. Well, I was recently gifted with access to the system, so I imagine some of my hardware might not be as stock as anyone else's, and it might give us an edge.
Yes, it might. It might. But I suppose first I'd have to meet the rest of your group just to see if you might be capable.
And then
Well-
kaboom.
They answered my phone call, so they should be outside by now.
Right. Well, in that case, we might want to head up and see if we can see them from here. We have a pretty good point from this warehouse, so.
About that point, the explosion rocks the floor underneath them.
Whoa! What the hell?
That would be them now.
They caused that explosion?
Most likely.
And from up above, they would like to hear, boss, you might want to see this. What is it? Just step out on the street. Is it safe? It's pretty fucking safe. Come on. And
I
as
imagine the scene outside is it's Peanut holding up bodies to Alistair, who sucks the soul out of them before Peanut eats them.
likely Lily shooting off a couple of the bodies as well.
Oz will probably be flying over.
What the hell? These are your friends?
Alistair looks over like, well, hello.
They're a
Pleasure
little-
to meet you.
Voracious.
Obviously.
Alistair
will-
walks up with one of the bodies, like, body.
Uncle
So-
Al. I don't think that's
Lassiter's alter
possible.
ego is conjuring a teacup of blood.
I
Rai points to each of the members of the party in turn and introduces them.
Well, go
Oz
ahead and
pulls
do it.
up. All right, go on.
Introduce us all.
Go
So-
on.
So this is Alistair. He's not entirely aware of how people are.
I'm the
Really?
leader of the group.
Yeah,
Oz stares at her.
no.
Stares at him. It's like,
The flying child up there is Oz, who is our actual leader.
Oz will wave down. Has a small smile on his face. Hello.
Believe it or not, he's the strongest among us. That one over there is Lily, being a little more dainty about her meal. I'm not sure who that is. I imagine it was Lassiter at one point, but yeah.
That's.
And yeah. Oh, can't forget Peanut.
I was gonna say, what about the giant monkey?
The giant ape is with us as well. Yes.
Peanut will
Oh.
kind of like hold out like a little stump arm towards the woman as an offering.
No thanks. I'm not like the rest of your company. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, she shrugs and just kind of tears into it.
All right.
Thanks for the
sure.
offer, Peanut. Yeah, I don't have a taste for flesh either, but it's what keeps them going.
Yes.
You act as if I do. Oz will say.
Well, I
Said.
suppose since you all have introduced yourselves, I might as well introduce myself. My name is Cassandra. I'm the leader of the Zion insurgency here in the city. And since we all have a similar purpose for taking out the Cyber Pope, I suppose we'll have to get very well acquainted with each other at this point.
Oh, how well acquainted.
Not that well, Alistair. Not that well.
You sure? As he's just like crawling his fingers like up her chest.
She's just very going to sternly grab your hand with her middle hand and just slowly start crushing it.
So he kind of like smiles, like doesn't seem to notice the pain, like, oh, I do like a feisty ones.
And
Oz will put a barrier between the two of them. No. Bad Uncle Al.
And Cassandra's just going to pull down the hand, pull Alistair close, and she's like, you know what I like? Dickless ones. And she's just going to shove him back. You're not my type there. But, either way, since you all did manage to take care of that one group of guards, you certainly have proven yourselves. Though it looks like some of you are a bit worse for wear.
Oh, they'll be fine in a couple minutes. We do this all the time.
Oz looks at his new jacket ruined.
I'm not
Dang
sure
it,
any of you
not
really got.
again.
Did any of you actually get hit?
I did, remember?
I almost fell a couple
I
times.
did.
Well, either way, we might want to make ourselves scarce on the streets here. I'm going to gather up my group from the warehouse, and we can guide you to our hideout, and we can discuss further details down there, where it's safe, and out of the peering eyes of the drones nearby.
Lead the way.
Which, speaking of, you can hear
Alistair's
the
gonna
hum already
quickly
on its
eat
way.
another soul and heal his hand.
All right, let's go. And with that, she gathers up her group, and you guys mobilize towards the hideout for the Zion insurgency, which is where we're going to end off for tonight. Because I got work tomorrow.
I think I was the only one that got shot today.
Yes, you.
Yeah, you were
That's
the
why-
only successful hit.
Yep, my hubris got the better of me.
Yes, it did. But that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Where we pick up next time, we will be continuing forward with this little conspiracy to overthrow the Cyber Pope and figure out exactly what these guys are going to be up against when they go inside the church. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for watching. We hopefully will see you next time. But until then, live on, play strong, and roll out.
Bye.